the perfect vibe.
Well, I'm excited. We're heading over to corporate, and we are going to meet up with a couple of guys that we're doing a special project with. We are going to resto mod a 1969 Mustang with another great Scottsdale company, Fender, with Ron Thorne, Mike Lewis. Let's see what we are going to create for one of their special anniversaries coming up. A very cool project.
Craig called me up and asked me to bring out the '69 Ford Mustang because we're partnering with Fender, the world's largest guitar manufacturer, and a couple of the guys from the Fender Custom Shop are coming here today. Now, these guys are known for working with some of the world's top musicians to design some of the most iconic guitars in the world. And speaking of...
Oh my God, look at that.
So this is what we're starting with. This is Jason Aker here. So
guys,
Jason, Ron
how are
Thorne.
you?
The whole plane ride here, thinking black fastback. All right, I think I was prepared for it. Not at all. Turn the corner, seeing it sitting there. It's beautiful. Can't wait to dive in and get the project started.
So the goal is to take this car and build it for both of our anniversaries, for our 50th, for your 75th. And
That's awesome.
we're excited to see, they're going to build a cool guitar
Oh, wow.
that goes along with the car. So it's got to be a build where we both have input so that the two together end up what we want. We're building it more as a resto mod, so it'll keep looking the stock part, but
Yeah,
have
69,
performance, but tweak it a little bit so the guitar can be tweaked to
Right.
go along with the car.
Right.
Excellent.
So you guys thinking like a Stratocaster or something like that to go with it?
Probably a Strat, a 69 Strat.
Oh, yeah.
They're both pretty sleek, right?
Iconic.
Iconic.
The
for
69
sure.
Mustang, the 69 Strat. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we'll do the same thing. We'll kind of resto mod out the guitar. We'll have some high performance components put on there that may look the part, but have some modern modifications and tweaks to it.
You know, Fender and cars go back all the way to the beginning. Leo Fender was a car nut, you know, so to me, cars and guitars go together, especially Fender guitars, the chrome, you know. And then this project, 1969 Mustang, 1969 Stratocaster. That was an incredible year for music, you know. Woodstock,
Yeah.
the last Beatles concert live, so much great music came out. It's sort of the whole 60s vibe thing culminates, comes to an apex at the end of that decade, 1969. So it hits me right here.
As great as they were, the 69, they lacked horsepower. We can definitely improve it in that area as well as the stance. I mean, right now,
Sits a little high.
the classic scared cat stance, you know. Little thicker tire, coilovers all the way around, bring this thing down, give it a sleek look, black a little bit more of it out.
Yeah.
Make it look cool,
All right.
slick, and sound really, really good as well.
So what is going to go under the hood? What's the
Well,
plan?
you know, we're thinking, roughly like a 347 stroker, something that same pretty much block size, but a lot more horsepower, a
Right.
lot better internals. We'll throw an automatic transmission behind it because you want anybody to be able to drive it. As much as we like to drive manual transmissions, not everybody can. So if you're gonna have a car that we're gonna represent both companies, you want everybody to have a chance to be part of it. We'll show you underneath the hood right now what we got. It's been played with a little bit. It's obviously has been sitting a long time, but
It's got aftermarket air conditioning compressor on it, Shelby.
and we'll put a front runner setup, so you'll have a one belt setup, high performance radiator, so the car will keep cool all the time. The idea is to get it clean, get it sleek, fast, and make it sound awesome. It's that easy. I wish it was only that easy.
But this one, we're going more analog with it, right?
Yeah. So,
I think it'll fit the part.
yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of work to be done, but it's a good template. Like Craig said, we're not taking a high valued car, like super high end that people get really upset about. We're taking a car, we're actually enhancing the value of it.
Yeah,
And making something cool for both of our anniversaries.
absolutely.
I love it. There's a few elements that I'd love to tie in with the guitar, namely the rear tail lights. This is one feature I've been dying to do. So in other words, the bridge would be here, the neck would be out here, and this very much looks like the pickups on a guitar. So
You want to change
reflector.
those out to LEDs, so we start with something that is easy, give them 3 LEDs to play with.
Possibly,
Yeah.
as long as it kept this, it's going
it'd
to
be
keep
the
this
same.
look,
They
right?
look
Keep the
the
very same
same.
shape. Yeah, the board will be inside where you won't see it, where the traditional bulbs are in the bucket. We'll
Right.
just replace that with the circuit board.
That would work.
Yeah, but you'll keep all the exterior will stay the same.
So I think the coolest is the Fender replacing that. I mean, some of the emblems and some of that stuff, that'll add a lot to
Yeah.
it. Mounting the guitar, getting the amps in it, vintage look, but customized.
Yeah,
Love
and then
it.
that throaty sound when it fires up.
That's the build.
That's it.
And it's going to be auctioned at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yep. Well, in the '69 Mustang, I mean, this is what it's all about. So I got a lot of work to do, guys.
As do we.
You guys will be in touch. I hope you
you
guys
for
have as
coming
much
by.
fun as we did.
Okay,
Thank you.
I couldn't be more excited.
I am stoked. You guys even numb to it at this point now? I doubt it, but that is freaking awesome looking at it. Just even as it is, but when, can't wait. All right, cut.
So we had our initial meeting with Craig and the guys from Fender about the '69 Mustang project. These guys and myself are going to build this car and make it what we talked about. What are you guys' thoughts on the deal?
Looks like it's ready to go right now.
Yeah, it's not a bad looking car. We just need to kind of tighten it up a little bit, give it the stance that we talked about, more aggressive, bigger brakes, wheels, tires, motor, you know, something with some more oomph to it.
Well, these guys are really, really excited about the Project One. '69 Mustang is something they really, really wanted to do.
Okay.
Ron from Fender, this was his first car, so you're surrounded by a bunch of Mustang guys. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
your stuff, bro.
I know.
Now, they wanted a few logos incorporated in the car, and they're like us. They don't want to get crazy and turn it into an ad board. So
Okay.
possibly Fender across the back rather than the words Mustang.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a subtle Fender F at the fender. If that works out, the front grille where it's argent, they want to black it out.
Okay.
Leave the stainless, but black out the argent so you kind of get that more sleek look to the
Yeah.
car, and eliminate the Mustang logo in the grille
Okay.
itself. But really, just what we would do on a hot rod, make it cool, drop it, clean it up smooth, and then whatever we need to do with the interior. The biggest part of this project is going to be incorporating the '69 Stratocaster mounted in the back fold down. But that's what they want to show off, so we have to make sure we give that adequate time, and that's going to take a bit of a process of us figuring out what's going to work and what's going to look the best.
Gotcha. Well, the sooner you get it to me, the faster it'll go.
Well, let's
go
get
from
to
there.
it. All right, I'm all about it.
Tony, I'm super stoked about working on this '69 Mustang, man.
And partnering up with Fender, that makes it even better.
Couldn't be a better combination.
Now, this is gonna rock.
Well, now that you guys got the hard part done, I'm going to take it out and power wash it, get it all ready for the lift tomorrow so we can yank all this off of the suspension. Whatever wiring you don't want,
Yeah.
whatever components we're not going to use, get rid of. We need all that out of the way because we need to figure out how we're going to address this engine bay as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we can clean up a lot of this stuff, but I think really it's going to be on you to really wash this thing down good. And a lot of things that are under here are going to be gone. So
Yeah, well, the floor's so nice. Hopefully the main grease is right here, but if we can get
Sure.
that off,
All right.
get this project well underway.